Hey everyone, this is Daryl from Daily Crypto Trade Signals coming to you live from Vietnam. This is our evening time, drive time update. So guys and gals, we got lots to talk about today. Looks like the Ukraine-Russian invasion has started, guys. And, we're seeing that the markets they could be going green. Actually, I think this whole thing has been baked in, and hopefully this turns out to be a nothing burger. So get ready to go down the crypto rabbit hole with the OG and the alien in the house, guys. So guys and gals, let's get it, guys. And if you are watching this for the first time, please go down there, subscribe, show some love, guys. And if you're a regular viewer, thank you, God bless you. Thank you for supporting the channel. This is the OG in the house, Ric Flair Crypto, the Ice Ice Baby Crypto. Remember, what you see here is not financial advice. This is the OG expressing the opinion, and this video is for educational purposes. I'm not a licensed financial advisor. And with that being said, let's go down the crypto rabbit hole with the OG. Go down there, smash the likes, subscribe, and show some love in the house, guys. We also want some love. Everybody needs some love right now. So let's get it, guys. Let's absolutely get it right now in the house. Go back and watch all my other videos, guys. So let's get it. Let's jump into it right now. So right now we're seeing that the pre-markets are down, down, but they're only slightly down from where they were earlier. Earlier about 2 or 3 hours ago, we could see that the pre-markets are actually down almost like 1%, 1.5% for S&P and NASDAQ. So they're coming back a little bit. So this could be an interesting scenario in the house, even though that UK has announced the first truncheon of Russian sanctions targets banks and wealthy individuals. So we're seeing that the sanctions have been turned on as well, and we're seeing that right now that we are getting confirmation in the House that invasion of Ukraine has begun. UK minister says that as Putin orders troops into the breakaway regions, guys. So earlier today we saw that Putin did recognize these areas and did declare them as independent states. So that is what's going on right now. But the markets look like they could be turning green either way. So that is very good in the house. Some of the reasons that we're seeing the whole cryptocurrencies and crypto space going down, including Dogecoin, Shiba Inu, your favorite coins out there, is because of all of this geopolitical tension. And I think that right now, because something is actually happening, this is confirmation, and I think this will absolutely relieve a lot of tensions. It kind of sounds weird in hindsight, but for a long period of time, we don't know if they're going in or not going in, or is this just hypothetical. But there's actually been something has happened. So because something has happened, now we can move on, and I think that's what's going to happen. We're going to see things start to move on, and I think it's just going to be a no-brainer in the house. I think it's going to be back to business as usual. There's going to be sanctions levied, and then that's it, guys. That's absolutely it. I don't think it's going to escalate anymore, in my opinion, and I think the markets have already pre-baked this whole Ukraine Russia snowball throwing thing. It's already been baked into the price. So that is why we will probably see a reversal coming for the cryptocurrencies and the broader market. So, and if the broader markets do reverse, we will absolutely see a greater reversal for the crypto markets. And the interesting thing that's happening right now, if we look at the amount of wreckage from the leverage apes, the leverage apes in the house, we're seeing it's about $326 million of wreckage. Most of that has been in Bitcoin as well. Shiba Inu has also been in there. But the interesting thing right now is we can see that 78% of these leverage apes, the apes in the house, are starting to take short positions. And the reason they're taking short positions is because of this confirmation here. That is why, because of the confirmation here. That is why we're seeing a lot of people taking short positions. But what's going to happen is the market's going to do absolutely the opposite, and they do the opposite every single time, guys. These people will never learn, and we're seeing that the leverage positions over the last 4 hours. Let's just look at that. The leverage positions over the last 4 hours are turning into short positions. So what that is going to do is that is going to cause some short squeeze action going for the Bitcoin, Shiba Inu, and that is going to cause the price to go up, and also Dogecoin. So you can see that people actually leverage trading Shiba Inu right now. We don't see too much. We don't see too many people leverage trading. We don't see too many people leverage trading the Doge right now. I don't see it. We got 4.99 million only. Shiba Inu is about 3.64, but most of that is shorting. A lot of leverage traders are now shorting the Doge, shorting the Shiba Inu, and what that should do is that should create a short squeeze position, because they're going to get wrecked and they're going to have to buy back at a higher price to cover their losses and cover their positions. resistance. So that could cause Bitcoin and all the other cryptos start to go up, guys. So that is pretty cool news. So let's take a look at fear and greed index. The fear and greed is down from where it was yesterday. Remember, this is a contrarian, absolutely contrarian indicator. Buy the fear, guys. Absolutely buy the fear. Do not be scared of the fear, guys. Absolutely buy the fear. Live in the fear. Love it, love it, love it. You're gonna absolutely love it, guys. So right now we're seeing that the markets, Bitcoin's at 37,531, and it's about to turn green, guys. So it's no big deal. It's absolutely not a big deal out there, and we're gonna start to see stuff start to reverse to the upside, and we could have a pretty big reversal, because we've now, before it was, buy the rumors, sell the news, guys. And in terms of buy the rumors, it was kind of a negative thing because of this whole Russian-Ukraine. So it's like a negative thing. So that now that we've been released from that, like what's going on, what's going to happen, now we know what's happening quite precisely. And so I think we're going to move on, and we're going to start to see things go up from that perspective. So that is pretty good. The top 10 coins that have been mentioned in the last 60 minutes on Twitter, people are talking about Bitcoin, Cardano, Ethereum, Shiba Inu, Solana, Polymatic, OpenDAO, and Dogecoin. So that is pretty good news in the house. And people are still talking, but Bitcoin is still #1. So other bullish news it looks like Bitcoin capital gains are not taxed in Portugal. So if you have capital gains from crypto or any other cryptocurrencies, you're not taxed on that. So this might be an interesting time to go ape in and move to Portugal, guys. So this is pretty good. I didn't know that. I mean, I've been thinking about going to Dubai with the family. So that is pretty good. Portugal looks pretty peachy keen in the house. So some other bullish news that's coming in right now. We can see that a lot of times we've been talking about this whole Wyckoff pattern, and so it looks like Wyckoff pattern distribution is playing out exactly as predicted. We're right here, right now, and you can see that right now we're moving into phase C, and once we get into phase C, we're still in the final phases of phase B, right here. So this is kind of, if you look at the dates, guys and gals, I've all been talking about that we could see April and May being the high point of Bitcoin, the high point of cryptocurrency, and that if we follow this Wyckoff pattern, as looks like we're following it, and we can see that if you look at the distribution of the fractal of Bitcoin over the Wyckoff pattern, it looks like we're following the Wyckoff pattern exactly to a T. And we've been talking about this for almost a year on this channel, and I think it looks there's pretty much confluence that this is actually what's happening, and this will confirm that that once we hit phase C, and we should start to see phase C, the apex of phase C should happen in springtime. So that is giving more evidence and credibility that we could be seeing all-time highs coming in springtime. So based on this model and this fractal overlay, we could be looking at $74,000 in April, early May for the biddy. And if that happens, that's going to be absolutely huge, because we could see that the altcoin season could start to take off. Probably as we get to June, it could start to take off, and that would be absolutely huge. So we could be painting all-time highs probably in the springtime. And based on this fractal overlay of the Wyckoff pattern, it could be $76,000. So that could be huge. So this could be huge, guys. Bitcoin has formed a double bottom, in my opinion. We've hit bottom, and now we're going to hit the double top, guys. So the first top was over 69,000. The second top could be 74,000. And then once we hit June, then that would be an interesting time to cash out, take money on the sidelines, and start buying once we see a huge correction to the downside. So that's something to think about, guys. Smash the like, subscribe. Tell me what you think about that. Is OG crazy, or is that something that could actually happen? So a lot of people have been talking about the Wyckoff pattern. I think it is going to happen. So this is coming in from Nijantropic, and he's talking about Bitcoin has shed 4% over the weekend. Supply-demand dynamics remain the same. We're seeing that the short-term holders supply the market with long-term holders accumulate. So we're seeing that short-term holders are selling, panicking, and long-term holders are still accumulating, still buying the dips, guys. So that is what we're seeing. We're seeing that short-term holders are out of profit, short-term holders are in the loss, but we're seeing that long-term holders in the blue are basically reducing their losses, and more of them are in profit, but they're still accumulating. So we're still seeing that long-term holders are accumulating Bitcoin. We're seeing a lot of Bitcoin holders just holding on for dear life, and not only that, we're seeing a lot of whales still picking up Bitcoin. And where Bitcoin is priced right now is absolutely absolutely a good time to get in. We're going to talk about TA, we're going to talk about prices, we're going to talk about the fractals and the structure and where we can see that going, guys. And also too, we got some interesting news for the Dogecoin, cool news, breaking news for the Dogecoin. You're going to love it. Yeah, I'm going to love it. So keep on watching, guys, when we get through this. So we're seeing that worst case for scenario, in this case, major wave 3 tops at here at 69K. So he's saying that we could see a wave 3 top at 69K in the springtime, and that falls in line with the Wyckoff pattern that I just talked about. So this is also very bullish, guys, absolutely bullish, that we could be seeing a 69K top, absolutely 69K top. Get your words right. Get your words right. 69K top coming in springtime. So this is more confirmation in the house that we could be seeing a huge top side for Bitcoin and the cryptocurrency coming in the springtime, guys. And you know, wave one could actually take Bitcoin to $1 million, and that could happen. We could see $1 million in the next decade, guys. Absolutely, in the next decade, we could see $1 million bucks. So just imagine you buy Bitcoin for 30K right now, and you know, by the time we get 2030 in the house, that could be worth $1 million bucks, guys. So that's a good return on your investment. So you know, things look not too good right now, but even the worst case is super bullish for Bitcoin on the long term, guys. So hodl and buy the dips. This is what I'm recommending. It's not financial advice, guys. So it's still a good time to accumulate. 1 year big long range. So if we lose the range support, the realized price at 24K becomes a magnet, guys. So what he's saying is that if we fall down below this support line here, and this support line is around about you know, around about this area, around about 30,000 to 28K. And I've been talking about that. We've been talking about this for a very long time. This is a Bitcoin right now, where we are right now in this structure. We're seeing that Bitcoin is actually going up right now. It's at 37,595. We need to hold 37,200, and we're getting back into our horizontal support line. That is pretty good. We bounced off our support at 35,634, and so it looks like we're going on up. But I have been talking about this parallel channel, and that is what we're talking about here, this parallel channel right here, guys. If we stay above this parallel channel, then we definitely could be breaking to the upside. I think we're going to do that. I think that the absolute bottom price for Bitcoin right now is absolutely going to be the 28K area, but I don't think that we're going to get that low. I think that we're seeing a reversal coming in. This is like buy the news, sell the rumors, but in the opposite perspective, because often it's buy the rumor, the price goes up, and sell the news. So what we're seeing here is, you know, sell the rumor and buy the news. So I think there's confirmation of what's happening with this whole geopolitical thing. So people are kind of like, okay, now this is what's happening. Fine. I'm feeling more comfortable. At least we know where we're going, how we're going, and we can plan for the future, guys. So that is what I'm thinking about that. So let's take a look at Dogecoin, and then we'll talk about this huge Dogecoin news that's coming. You guys can see that we have this huge descending triangle that goes all the way from May, and you can see right here, it has terminated. We can see that this whole descending triangle has just terminated at the apex here, and it goes all the way down to 10 cents. But we have broken out of this. There was a convergence zone right here around about 14th of January. We did have a convergence zone, and after that we did go down. We did get rejected from this line, but we've actually gone up on the 7th of February. We did go up above this descending white line, and we are now just below that. So we should get a huge bounce soon. Once we get out of this apex, we should see Dogecoin actually bounce up. So we're seeing this trending descending triangle that's gone all the way back from May. We have broken out of it, confirmation of that. So we're seeing that we've got another apex here. We have this crossover convergence zone. We did break out above that here, and that is pretty good and pretty bullish in the news. So I'm seeing that we could see a reversal coming in. You know, we were just over 13 cents earlier, so we could absolutely be seeing that Dogecoin could be going up to 15 cents. So some other bullish news that's come in right now is Dogecoin is accepted by Dish-powered American streaming TV service via BitPay. So it looks like Sling in the house has just confirmed that they're going to accept Dogecoin for payment. So that is pretty good, because Sling has millions and millions of customers who can now pay subscriptions via BitPay, and great win for adoption. They're accepting Doge, guys. So this is pretty cool news that we have another huge catalyst for Dogecoin, and hopefully we should see Dogecoin bounce the upside. I don't think this is going to have much impact on the price right now, because we have all this negative Nancy turmoil that's going on geopolitical. And you can also see that the whole stuff with the Canucks in Canada, that has also died down too. There's not a lot of coverage on that. Basically, you know, Joe Nancy and Joe Public out there, they're tired of this news cycle. So, mainstream media, they need to find something else to kind of draw people in. So that is out of there right now. So that is interesting news in the house. Let's take a look at the Dogecoin into the blog informatics right now. Let me just give this a minty refresh. So let's get it, guys. We're seeing that right now. It's kind of weird and wacky. 50 are in, 50% are out. So that is kind of weird and wacky out there. So that is kind of weird, right? So we're saying it's like Dogecoin is completely split neutral in terms of how much is in, how much is out. So that is kind of interesting. And we're seeing that Dogecoin right now is down 3.81%. So that is pretty good because Dogecoin was down over 7.82% earlier. So Dogecoin is actually coming back. Let's take a look at heat map in the house. So it looks like the heat map is getting closer to turning green, guys. We definitely need the green Dino in the house. Green Dino, I love the green Dino. Dino, come on, get it. So maybe we get Dino just out here on the sides, and he can help push the markets up, guys. So that is looking pretty good. So let's take a look. We'll look at Bitcoin again. Bitcoin, like I said, is trading at 37,581. I'm still quite bullish. We have this whole parallel channel line that says, look, 28,000 is a huge support, and we have this huge support that's been running all the way back here to December last year, December 2020, excuse me, and this is a huge support area. And I did say that if we hit the 32,700, this could be a dangerous zone that could push us into this last and final support zone. So it looks like we're getting a reversal coming in, so that is pretty good from that perspective. Let's take a look at the Shiba Weeby in the house, guys. So right now we're seeing that Shiba Weeby is at 24.51, and we're seeing that we have this descending triangle. Let me just clean up this chart for you. Right here we have this descending triangle that has formed from all the way back from the February 17th till now, and we do have some support level around about 25.2 in the house. So let's see if Shiba Weeby can break out above that. So that would be really cool, beans in the house. Now we do have some support around this level as well. There is a support level that we're just bouncing off on, and so that is pretty good. And we can see the confluence of the support zone and the descending triangle is around about here at 24.73. So if we can confirm, breaking out above 24.73, then that should take Shiba Inu up, and our next sloping resistance looks like we have some sloping resistance around this area here that could take us all the way down here. So that is going in that direction. So if we can go up above this level here, about 27.60, then that could give it confirmation on Shiba Inu, and that could take us up here, and we could start to retest this zone here in the house. So we also have some resistance up here in this zone here, so that should be red. Let me just turn that red. So we have some resistance here, and this also needs to be resistance as well. So that's what I'm kind of looking at for Shiba Weeby right now. So it's really key that we do break out. This is a point of conversion between support and the downward trending triangle. So we need to get above this zone right here, which is around about 24.73, 24.89. If we can do that, then that will confirm here. Then we're going to touch on this resistance around about 27.60. If we can break above that, then our next resistance is around about 35. So let's see what happens, guys. Maybe we can get a reversal coming in. Let's take a look at Ethereum in the house right now. So Ethereum right now is at 25.97. It is kind of going sideways right now, so that is kind of interesting. I was expecting that we could get more of a bounce. We have this kind of M pattern here, and we do have some support around here, some resistance here. So our next level of support, if we look at this line here, let's take a look at this. We have probably a next level of support is around about this area here, around about that area. So we're just on that support level now for Ethereum. So hopefully we can bounce up and get above the $2,700 area. So let's take a look at Phantom in the house. Phantom is looking pretty good. It looks like it's trying to fight back. We're seeing some really good volume right now, and Phantom is at $1.56. So that is pretty good in the house. We're making some momentous highs right now. Let's take a look at Solana. Solana is also coming back. It's bounced off this support level at $81, and now it's at $84. So that is pretty good. So some cool news for Solana. It looks like Solana appears to be forming a bullish divergence against the RSI on the 12-hour chart. A spike in buying pressure behind SOL around this current price levels could result in a rebound towards a 50-day moving average at $100. So we could definitely be seeing $100 coming in pretty soon if the RSI does bounce the upside. So that is looking pretty good for Solana in the house, guys. So let's take a look at the markets. Let you get out of here. Let you get out of here. So we're seeing that the market cap right now is, let me just give this a minty refresh and confirm that we're getting the right data out there. So we're seeing that right now the market cap is at 1.72 trillion. We're seeing the total volumes at 71.21 billion, and the Bitcoin dominance is much too high. It has come up, and that is another reason why you can see here that Bitcoin is making a move to the green side much faster than the altcoins. That's why we're still seeing the altcoins going down, because the Bitcoin dominance is going up. So we're seeing that right now that Bitcoin is trying to make a move to the upside in the green, and it's at $37,584, guys. But we're seeing the altcoins are still getting decimated. Still some carnage out there, and we're seeing that Ethereum is slightly down right now. So things are picking up from where they were earlier, but we're still seeing that the Bitcoin is, because the dominance is so high, we're seeing that Bitcoin is recovering much faster. So Ethereum is just about to break $2,600. We're seeing that BNB is at down 1% right now, as XRP is down 8.51%. We're seeing ADA right now, it is coming back. It was as low as 83 cents today. It's come back a little bit. It's at 5%, so that's pretty good. We're seeing that Ethereum is also down 3.71%. Luna is wow, Luna. So I'm holding this in our portfolio, and a lot of my members are holding this. So congratulations to the Luna holders out there. We're seeing that Avalanche is also down. Doge is also down 4.21%. It did hit 13 earlier. I think we're going to get back up to 13. We're seeing overall everything's looking pretty red right now, but Bitcoin is making a move to the upside, so that is pretty good. Let's take a look at another look at the heat map. So this is pretty good right now. We're seeing Ethereum is neutral right now. We're seeing Bitcoin is absolutely trying to make a green attempt to break out the upside. So hopefully we could see some positive action. Let's take a look at the pre-markets now. So the pre-markets are also moving closer and closer to turning green. So we could actually have a pretty good day out there. So we could be making some really good pre-market moves, and we could see some positivity in the house. So that is pretty bullish in the house, guys. So with that being said, we're going to end this one right here. This is the OG in the house, the Rick Flair of Crypto, coming to you live. Go down there, smash the likes, subscribe, BYB, go to my Twitter, follow, and don't forget to check out my links below, guys. Remember, none of this is financial advice. Go buy the channel coffee, guys. Get it. Become a Patreon member. Don't forget to check out the NFT collection if you would be so kind. All the links can be found below. And please, guys and gals, go to my wife's channel. Check it. And don't forget to pick up some merch, guys. Show some love, be some love, and get the love mug, the cup to cup. You're gonna love it. I love it. And so, with that being said, things are turning green, guys. At the time of recording, things are looking green. So hopefully by the time you're watching this, that we'll see the heat map continuing to be going green. So God bless each and every one of you out there. Be well, be great. I love it. You love it. Let's get it, guys. Alien loves it. Dino loves it. And the Debbie Downer bear is over here, guys. But they're out of there, so that's pretty good, guys. So we're all saying God bless you. See you in the next one, guys. I love it. I'll see you tomorrow morning, Vietnam time. So guys, be well, and let's hope that we can wake up tomorrow morning, or I can wake up tomorrow morning, and we'll see this beautiful green reversal coming in. I love it, guys. Woo!